Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about inverse function. So I will show you the technique how to answer the question. We have the function in here, and now we need to find the domain. Domain of this one, that's about x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. So we got about s is greater than or equal to negative number 2. Next, we need to find the range in here. So when s equal to negative number 2, so we put negative number 2 is the smallest number in here because we have the domain. We put negative number 2 and we got about y equal to number 4, or we can put about f of negative number 2 equal to number 4. When s go to positive infinity, but we have the negative number 3 in here, so this one they will go to use about the limit here. When lim and s approach to positive infinity, we have the number in here, they will go to negative infinity. If we put number 4 in here, they still go to negative infinity, and we change this one, f of s, they will go to negative infinity. And now we can find the range in here. That should be about from negative infinity to number 4. Next, we go to find inverse function. So we have this one. So we put this one on the left, and this and we put negative in here. Later that, we divide both sides with number 3. So we got about 4 minus f of s over 3. Later that, we put the square in the both sides. So we can cancel the square root. Later that, we move number 2 on the right. And now we can find the inverse function in here. That's about this one. We change to s. Now we need to find the domain and the range in here. So we have the technique, the domain of inverse function, that's equal the range of function. And the second one, the range of Inver function equal the domain of function. So domain of the Inver function is equal to the range of the function. The range of the function is about this one. So we put in here. And the last one, the range of Inver function is the domain of the function. So we have this one in here. So that should be about negative number 2 to the positive infinity. Now let's solve about this one. We have this one in here equal to negative 4 over 3. And now we got this one equals to 2 over 3. And we put the square root in the both sides, and you got about 2 solutions. That should be about 4 minus s over 3 equal to the square root of 2 over 3. And similar this one, but we just have about the negative. And now we put number 3 in here and number 3 in here. Now we can find the value of s. So after we find the solution, we need to compare to domain in here. That's about this one. As you can see that this one is above than number 4. So we need to reject this one. And we need to accept this one because it's in the domain. And now we're going to find the last one. We have the Inver function, and we have the function in here. So we have this one like this. This means we have the complement. So we have f of this one. We put the function in here. Go in here. And now we have f of s in here. We put inside this one. And we got about so we put this one. We put this one in s. And now we need to calculate in here. Negative number 2 plus 2, they will cancel. Next, we have the square root, so you got about 4 minus s over 3. Negative number 3 and number 3, you got about negative number 1. And now we got about s with negative 4 plus 4, and you got about s because they cancel together. That's the end. Thank you for watching.